Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be all about not being an option. See, you are worthy of being number one, being priority, being the only one. And if you're not any of those three, that ain't for you. And you deserve better. It's very strict around here because you know what? I know what I deserve. I know what I'm valued at. And I know my heart. I know my loyalty. And I just know who the fuck I am. I'm not gonna settle for someone that has me as an option. The number one thing that I completely end things with someone when I'm talking to them, getting to know them, this is something that's not done enough. Whether it's because you don't even want to know what that looks like, which I'm going to tell you in a bit, or two, you think that is no big deal. But let me tell you guys this right now. What and who that man or boy is following is their true colors, shows what they are truly interested in. Now, I don't know what your perspectives are, but for me personally, I know damn well my soulmate is not following a bunch of girls, a bunch of nonsense girls. I know that someone that God had sent to me would not be following someone that they had sex with, that dated, that is an ex, that has feelings for, same shit, or someone that they're checking out. I have had talked to someone. I was talking to somebody, and then I never really used to do this because I figured, first of all, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know who they're following. I already know I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. Number two, we are not that serious. It doesn't really matter. But no. You need to check that fucking following, babe. You need to see things and know things now. ASAP. So do it. If you've been talking to somebody, they have social media, you need to check what they're following. Because that says a lot about who they are, what they're interested in. It doesn't matter what they say or their response or what they gotta say about it. It's the whole principle. It's the fact that you're following a bunch of models, a bunch of half-naked girls that you had a thing with. I don't know about y'all, but for me, that's not okay. That's not something that I would do. I wouldn't follow a bunch of guys that I fucked, talk to, and date, or who I flirt with on social media. I don't do all that stuff. I genuinely follow only people that I personally know in real life and have had a real interaction with them. They're cool, obviously. Other than that, I don't follow people that I DM back and forth with, flirt with. I don't do all that. What the fuck for? It's so pointless. When I'm talking to somebody and I look at their following and it's a bunch of girls. The girls are beautiful, sexy, they're gorgeous. So I'm not hating. It's just the principle of you are in my messages every single day. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, gorgeous. Good night, beautiful. Good night, gorgeous. But you're still interested in following all these other girls. And you claim to like me. You claim to get to know me. No, you don't. I'm clearly one of your options. And for number one, I'm not going to be an option. I am not an option. It's either me and only me or all your options, all your other bitches. It's that fucking easy. When you set these boundaries for yourself, you only align yourself with with men that know that they want you. With the man that knows they want you. And only you. So a guy can be like, oh, those girls don't mean nothing. We don't even talk. We haven't even talked in a long time. Bullshit. Why are you following them then? What is the point if you don't even talk? So you see how common and normal it is to follow, engage, keep people in their lives. And if it's not that big of a deal, then why are you following them? It's just so strange. Social media behavior is a real thing. When you're talking to somebody, getting to know somebody, knowing their social media behaviors is key. And that will tell you more than enough on what kind of person they are, what are they interested in. And it doesn't matter what the fuck they say, because if their followings list say something different, then stand on that shit. Keep that same energy, because yeah, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be an option. Because I had a guy that I was talking to, and he was like, oh, you're the only one. I'm all yours, blah, 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 blah. And I haven't talked to them in a long time. And it's bullshit. Does it look like I just came out of a pussy and I was just born? I'm so confused. Not treating me like I am the only one. When your social media says otherwise, when your actions say otherwise, it doesn't matter what the fuck you tell me, because I'm not listening to that. I'm looking at your actions. I'm paying attention to your actions. I refuse to believe that I'm all yours if you're following a bunch of girls, especially girls that you've had a thing with. I just don't want to be in the mix of that. I don't want no parts of that. That's not what I want for myself. I deserve better. I deserve priority. I deserve to be the only one. And if I'm not, then point blank, we are done here. There's nothing more to talk about. We don't need I don't hate you. I don't not like you. Like, you can do all of that. You can follow whoever the fuck you want to follow. And it's not me. Like, I don't ever want to have to tell someone to unfollow anybody. I don't want to be the one to be like, oh, why are you following so-and-so? Like, I'm not going to question you. Yes, I'm going to let you know that I see you following a bunch of girls, but I'm not going to tell you who to follow, who to not follow, who to unfollow. Like, and if I have to tell you for you to do that, that's already like, I don't even want to deal with that, period. It doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't make any sense. That's enough to make my decision on whether I want to get to know you further or not. Talking to somebody, he wasn't following a lot of people, but there were some girls that he were following. You know, it just doesn't seem like they're your friend type thing, you know? For me, right there and then, when I already ask you, are you following any girls that you've dated, had sex with, had a thing with, or flirt with, or check out? Is that the situation? And I only want their honesty. I don't want to hear that you haven't talked to them, or you haven't spoken to them, or blah, blah, blah. Like, no, because you're still following them. And you can't tell me that I am all yours if you are still following all those people. Following someone means you're interested in their posts. You're interested in them enough to keep up with them, basically. I don't ever want to tell someone to unfollow anybody. By then, it's kind of already too late, because I shouldn't have to ask you. You can't be in my messages telling me that you like me, you really like me, you want to get to know me, you want to do this, you want to do that, I'm this special, and just all this shit. You cannot say that and at the same time follow a bunch of girls that you like have your options for. No. You can do all that, but not with me. That's the thing. A lot of us women and a lot of us men need to stand the fuck up and be real strict, be real picky, be real selfish, because at the end of the day, you got to make sure that someone's solid about you. And if they're not solid about you and only you, then what the fuck are we doing? I'm not gonna waste another minute of my life texting, going back and forth, getting to know someone when they don't even know what they want. Because clearly, I'm not the only one that you want. Clearly. Some people like to say, okay, this is another story. I'll talk about that story in a bit. But people like to really downplay social media. Like, social media isn't a big deal. Who they're following is not a big deal. Liking other girls' pictures is no big deal. If it's not a big deal, why are you fucking following girls? Why are you liking girls' pictures? Why are you in other girls' DMs and story reaction? If it's not a big deal, then what's all that behavior about? No, it's a fucking big deal. What they do on social media, and let me tell you this, social media does not ruin relationships. It's the people and their behaviors on social media that ruin the relationships. Don't blame social media. Take fucking accountability. Social media behavior is a real thing. And what people do on social media is part of who they are. If you're DMing girls, trying to hit girls up, spamming all their photos while you're telling me that you like me, you don't like me. Or you obviously don't like me enough to unfollow all of those girls. Clearly don't like me enough. That is enough. I'm not gonna question, I'm not gonna reason, I'm not gonna debate and go back and forth. Like, that's one thing I'm not about to ever do ever again in my life, is go back and forth with a guy, tell a guy how to treat me, tell him what he did wrong. Like, no. We're too fucking grown for that. I'm not gonna babysit you. I'm not gonna be your mother. I was talking to this one guy, one of the first guys that I've ever talked to when I found out about the cheating, and I healed. I did my self-healing and everything, and then this is when I started talking to people and getting to know other people. He had blocked me on Instagram. He had me blocked for the longest time. I would question him about it. His reasoning for why he blocked me was because I make a fuss about who he follows. Now, yes, in the beginning when we were first talking, we were getting to know each other, right? And then I asked him, and I made jabs about him following a bunch of girls, and he said it was networking, but like, what the fuck did you really do that was networking? Because I didn't see anything happen after that, so networking my fucking ass. Questioned him about it, seen what his answer was, and his reasoning to having me blocked on Instagram is because I'm gonna say shit, or I'm gonna give him shit for who he follows. But at the same time, he's telling me he loves me, he's the best girl that he's had sex with, and like all this other shit, all this other stuff that I'm not even gonna talk about because I can't even think about it right now. He really tried to make me feel special, but I'm like, if I'm so fucking special to you, why do you have me blocked on social media? He would just say things like it's just social media, I don't want you to feel any type of way because I'm following girls. It just made no sense to me. Like, if you really like me, you really fuck with somebody, and you're being honest with somebody, why do you have them blocked? That makes no sense at all. The only reason why, and I had also expressed to him too how, yes, in the beginning it was a problem, but I had to heal from this person. I had to heal from their relationship, because when we were talking, it wasn't successful. We never really got into an official relationship. We were just talking, dating, seriously dating. So that was a big issue. That was just one of the few things that was like a red flag for me and a point as to why I shouldn't continue the relationship. So yeah, I had to heal from that. I really liked him, and then I had to learn how to like unlike him, and that was one of the reasons why. And when I had to heal myself from that, I no longer could look at him the same, because it was like, that's how you move, that's the way that you see things, that's your perspective. I don't know how that makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in mine. And I'm not going to try to force it to make sense. Like, I'm not going to be okay with that, because no, it's not just social media. It's weird. Like, you like me, I'm this special person, but I'm blocked? You must be hiding something, because why am I blocked? I mean, I don't care if I'm blocked. You can keep me blocked. I don't care. It's not even about that. It's the principle of me being blocked. Like, why am I being blocked? And his answer and reasoning isn't valid. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm not even gonna try to mentally fucking Rubik's Cube unravel what kind of sense that fucking makes. Like, I'm not gonna try to figure that out or understand why you blocked me. Like, I don't give two shits if you block me, but you blocked me, so that's weird. And I'm not gonna talk to and date someone that has me blocked. Doesn't make any sense. Check that social media. It is a serious thing. It is a big fucking deal. And any man that tells you it's not a big deal or it's not that serious, red flag. Fucking run like Forrest fucking Gump, because it's serious. Not even that. Like, even if the guy says, oh, I'm gonna unadd them, I'm gonna unfollow them, like, no, you're good. Because the moment that you started telling me that you like me, but you still are following them, like, don't you think in your mind, I'm developing feelings for this person, I genuinely find something special in this person, let me go to my Instagram and unfollow all these other girls that I thought I was interested in? Like, that never crossed your mind? That was never a thought in your mind? So yeah, it sucks, because I really like this dude. He showed me a pic of his dick, and his dick looked really good. But at the end of the day, baby, like, I'm not gonna be an option. I will never be an option. I will never be one of your followers. I'm never gonna be one of those girls that are in your followings list that you can just look at their page, scroll, I follow you back. Like, no, I'm just not that type of bitch. I'm sorry. I'm a real ass bitch, a grown ass bitch that knows what the fuck she wants. And if you play in the slightest way, like, I'm good. I'm good. You don't have to unfollow anybody. You don't have to move differently. Be you. I've been me, and I've been genuine, and what I'm receiving is not genuine energy, not honesty. I don't see energy of you being all about me and only me, and that is all that I fucking need to move forward and move accordingly. Don't ever be an option. You should never be one of those pick-me-ass bitches. No, don't be desperate, sis. You deserve better. You deserve someone that's sure about you, and when they're yapping over here telling you all the things you want to hear and telling you that they like you and you're special and you've never met anyone like you before, but they're following all these other... No, I'm good off of that. It's my most recent experience to this guy, and then like checking that social media. I wish I checked it sooner, but now I learned, so that's why I'm making this video. If you're watching this video, check that fucking social media. And it's just better to hurt your feelings now than wait later and it become a bigger issue. Never be an option. Check that social media behaviors. Clock that shit every single fucking time. Don't even worry about rocking the fucking boat or starting up a disagreement or an argument. Who fucking cares? Like, bring it the fuck up. Bring the truth out. Be honest. Get so fucking real with yourself. Love yourself enough to know that you need those answers. You deserve answers. You deserve truth. And sometimes you're not gonna just get it. Like, you have to go out and fucking ask and get it yourself. Bring it up. Bring whatever fucking concerns that you have up to somebody that you're talking to. Check those social medias. Never be an option. Don't ever be an option, ladies. You are too fucking good for that. If he's moving, like, he got options, you can have all those options. I don't want to be in that little list. I don't even belong in that category. Know what the fuck you want and move like it.